Okay, welcome back. This is the third video that I'm doing on DraftKings, and I'm actually going to do an NFL contest this time, just to show you how you would do it. And since I do have a lot of videos about the NFL on my channel, mostly New York Jets, which are having a terrible season, by the way, but since I am an avid football fan, I thought I'd talk about the NFL. Incidentally, the first time I ever played DraftKings, which was September of 2015. I ended up playing a $20 contest and ended up winning $480. Of course, I haven't had as much luck since, but it kind of got me hooked on playing. So the first thing is when it opens up, what I'm going to do is I filter on this thing that says NFL right there, and that's going to give me the NFL contests. And it shows you, so for example, if you wanted to pay an entry fee of $444, which I don't, you could go in this $5 million main event millionaire, which has a top prize. Well, it says $5 million, but then the top prize is going to be something less than that. That's the total of what they're going to give out. I'm actually going to do this one that says NFL $2 million mini mid-season celebration, which will cost me $4, and total prizes of $2 million. And let me see, I think the top prize is actually $100,000 in that. So if I go over here and I just go to one of those enter, I can enter that contest, which I'm going to do. So I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to hit enter. And I'm actually getting some screen glare here, so I'm just going to put that down like that for a minute. So what you can see now is that it's showing you some of the players, and then over here on this side it shows my lineup, which right now, of course, is blank. So I'm actually going to... let me move this up a little bit so it's a little bit easier to see. Okay, so we've got some quarterbacks there. Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Matt Ryan, Drew Brees. Those are usually the guys I would pick. I don't really like to pick Brady because I am a Jet fan and I kind of object to picking Brady, but he is a good player, so occasionally I'll take him. Let's say this time I'm going to take Drew Brees. So all I do is I go over and I click on Drew Brees, who Denver's playing New Orleans. Drew Brees is on New Orleans, and he's projected at 25.9 points, and he cost $6,900. So when I click on him, look, it ends up over there that you see Drew Brees showing up under my lineup. Now, I started with $50,000, I believe, and I now have a remaining salary of $43,100 because I used $6,900. And it's telling me that the average salary of my remaining players would be $5,387. So if you take those top players, then eventually you run out of money and you need to take some what they call scrubs. So I think this strategy they call stars and scrubs. So I'm going to click on running back here, and then it's going to show me, okay, I could take David Johnson, who's on Arizona. They're playing San Francisco, and he's projected at 25.3 points with a salary of $8,400, or Ezekiel Elliott. Dallas is playing Pittsburgh. Once again, he's projected at 21.7 points, and he costs $7,900. So I'm going to actually click on Ezekiel Elliott here. I'm going to take him, and as you see, it puts it over there. And you go through your lineups like that, and you're basically picking 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, a tight end, what they call flex, which could be kind of pretty much anything, and then DST, which is defense special teams, and you just go through and pick your lineup like that. Now, I have played other sports as well. I've played NASCAR, and I've done golf. Incidentally, what I found for golf is I was listening to the radio one time to this guy, Colin Cowherd, and what he says is that top players tend to win all the time, and generally I've found that to be true. So if you look at a lot of these contests, for example, golf, one time Rory McIlroy will win, and then Jason Day and Justin Tucker will come in second, and then maybe next time Jason Day will win, and then Jordan Spieth or Phil Mickelson will come in second or third. So it always tends to be a combination of those top players. So what I'll do is, I think you get 6 players in golf. I'll take 2 or 3 of the top players in one lineup, maybe cost me $3, and then I'll go and I'll pick another lineup for $3, and I'll take maybe the few top players that I haven't played, and I'll kind of always catch usually one of those top players that'll win. Doesn't necessarily win a lot of money, but that's what I've been doing lately. I tend to do best at NBA and at golf, even though I know football the best. I found my strategy of picking the stars doesn't necessarily work as well with football, because if you take the best quarterback and the two best running backs, you basically have nothing left over to pick anybody else. And those guys will usually do well, but it's some of those other guys that kind of end up getting, 0 points or 5 points or something. So anyway, this is John, and we talked about DraftKings, how to play NFL football. And thanks for watching.